Hello and welcome everyone, Gamora here, and we are back with a brand new episode of Let's Play Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion. So without further ado, let's play. Alright, we are back with episode 2 of Crisis Core, and we are about to do our first main mission pretty much. I really don't count that first training session as a mission. This is going to be our first main assigned
It's
mission.
time to head to Wutai. Are you ready?
As ready as I'm ever going to be, especially because I know what's
I'll be
coming.
joining you as well. I'm counting on you.
Sir,
By the way, what is your dream? To become first? Is it?
no. To become a hero.
Ah, good. Unattainable dreams are the best kind.
That's a burn.
Thanks.
Fort Tamblin is straight ahead. Let's go. The unit is already standing by.
You two there! Hold it!
Okay then. Leave this to me.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah, that's something that's gonna happen pretty much. I think the whole game, where I mean that Angeal could have helped us in this fight, but I think this game is
Conflict
pretty much a
resolved.
solo game in terms of fighting.
Okay, next.
I don't think there's ever gonna
Calm
be
down, Zack.
anybody helping us,
No can do.
which I guess is kind
I
of
mean,
strange
the
for a
director
Final
is
Fantasy
watching,
game.
right? So I have to make a good impression.
Zack. Heard of dumb apples?
No? What's that?
Incredible. You really don't know. Well, so much for you making first.
Whoa, wait! What's this dumb apple?
Why'd you even recommend me for first? If you have put these weird restrictions on it, dumb apples. Obviously, they're apples. Apples that are
Activating
stupid.
combat mode.
Sentient apples, maybe? So we can flee from battle pretty much by just kind of running up against the edge. Because I can show it really quick. Pretty much doing something like this. See? And then that escape builds up. We will be doing it, I guess, sometimes if we're like
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
retracing our steps, looking for items. Then maybe I'll do it from time to time, but I definitely don't want to run from too many fights.
Activating combat mode.
We do want to stay on top of the levels.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Oh, another thing, you cannot restore your HP with magic
So Angeal,
outside of
what's
fights.
the deal with dumb apples?
The
Which I think is
official name
super
was
weird.
Lenora White. The trees bear fruit at random times during the year. Because of that, the townspeople affectionately call them dumb apples. The local farms had plenty of them to spare.
Violet-
Oh, really?
Violet
So you
apples.
stole them.
We were poor, Zack,
Nice excuse.
but even then, I had my honor.
Yeah, so much for honor.
The
Stealing
largest
stuff.
vanilla white tree grew on a wealthy man's estate. It was rumored that those apples tasted the best. But I never stole from that tree because the wealthy man's son was my friend.
If he was a friend, you should have just asked for some.
Great point, Zach.
Honor can be quite a burden at times.
Yeah, something tells me there's more behind that story.
And what exactly does this have to do with me?
No story is not worth hearing.
Completely disagree. Plenty of stupid stories out there.
What? That's it? Yeah, well, thanks a lot.
So I'm sure you do notice at the bottom right of the screen, it does say restore HP to full. It uses potions to do that. So just to keep that in mind. It's unfortunate that we can't use MP Outside of fights, let's see, soldier responsibilities. Soldier members, I thank you for your daily hard work. As you all well know, a great number of our comrades have left the company. That's one way to put it. I would say they deserted the company. There is now some concern within the company whether this will lead to a decline in soldiers' combat abilities. However, we can also take this pressure as a chance to prove how indispensable we are to the company by proving our strength as a small but elite group. I hope you take advantage of this mission where we will be bringing an end to the war with Wutai. Do your best and prove yourself. Well, we'll definitely be doing our best. Oh, wait, did I... No, we don't need to save it. Who cares? Another thing I should mention is that if you do die during a fight, you get to restart at the start of the fight. So there's really no game overs,
The
technically.
unit will set off an explosion.
At least
That's
not
our
in the
cue.
traditional
The
sense.
diversion will allow us to infiltrate.
Right. I'll set the bomb inside the fortress. You'll charge the front gate and
Uh-huh. And? And?
indulge yourself.
You got it. That's what I do best. Come on, B unit.
The famous Buster Sword.
You know, I've never actually seen you use that. Don't you think it's sort of a waste?
Use brings about wear, tear, and rust. And that's a real waste.
You're serious, aren't you?
Yeah. I can be pretty cheap.
Yeah, no kidding.
Begin mission.
Let's do it. This is where we shine. Beating people up. Heightened emotions have affected the DMW. Let's see, when Zack's emotions are heightened, the relevant character images have a greater chance of entering Limit Verge. So we might get more Angeal stuff.
We hold the line here. It's just one man. Prepare to swarm him.
Is that all? I think you're going to need more than that to stop us.
Activating combat mode.
I like how we do get like a... Oh. Yeah, we can switch targets. Kind of weird that like you can like target an enemy with R3, kind of like how it was in Final Fantasy VII, the remake. But to switch between targets, you need to like also hold RB, which to me doesn't make any sense. Like why not just have the right stick handle all of that? You know, locking onto a target and being able to switch between targets. Why do you need to bring in RB into the situation? Just makes it more complicated.
What's the matter now?
I was looking for materia, and now I'm late for my assignment.
I see. But where's your sword? Don't you need that too?
Ah!
Ever the restless puppy.
So sometimes you get cutscenes like that during fights.
Prove your
That's
honor
actually a
to me.
cutscene I
I got
haven't seen. I don't really understand how they pop up. It does seem kind of random. I'm sure there's a method to it, but it doesn't really explain it. At least I haven't seen any explanation for it yet. Yeah, but that'll be happening from time to time. A lot more of these guys than I thought. Don't remember there being so many. Oop. Yeah, these roulette wheels are really nice. Definitely make these fights a lot easier. These guys we can't even hit. They're just gonna run away,
Conflict resolved.
and that'll be the end of the fight.
Yeah, piece of cake.
Fort Tamblin. corridor.
Intruder! It's Soldier! Damn! Stop him!
Activating combat mode.
So it's kind of funny that like when the fight starts and it says activating combat mode, it seems like we get like I don't know,
Conflict
half a
resolved.
second to a full second advantage
Are you in?
to move
Easy,
before the
mate.
enemies move.
Could have done it blindfolded.
Stay alert. I've heard the Wu Tai keep a monster around for anti-soldier purposes. It should be somewhere in the fort.
So, if I can take it out, will I make first?
Depends on the quality of work. Your main task is diversion. Run amok and gather attention. Do well, and you'll gain favor with Director Lazard.
That'll be a cakewalk. Just watch.
Yeah, we're pretty obnoxious. I'm sure making noise is not the hardest thing to do. So let's see, the assault on Fort Tamblin. Enter Fort Tamblin and defeat as many Wu Tai troops as possible. The more enemies you defeat, the better your evaluation as soldier will be. Wu Tai troops are lurking within various places, such as rotating walls and fortress towers. Making sure you do a thorough search. Or make sure you do a thorough search. Alright, we can dash with R3. Or no, L3. Or the right trigger. Alright, so there are some, you can see up there at top left, remaining forces.
Activating combat mode.
There are some secret ones. Alright, so this is pretty much talking about elemental weaknesses that you can see by their name. As you can see, he's got that little blue, oh, I don't have, oh, I do have the magic, right? You can see the blue, little icon. Pretty much for Blizzard. These guys are weak to, Blizzard.
Conflict resolved.
The end. Oh yeah.
Although Blizzard can sometimes be a hard move to actually use to hit enemies, since it's easy for them to just move out of the way. Alright, so there are, we have those remaining forces at the top left, but there are some secret ones, so we definitely don't want to miss those either.
Activating combat
Although they're
mode.
not really hard to miss, to be honest. See what I mean? Look at that. He just moved out of our way, and then that was the end of that.
Activating combat mode.
Pretty much a one-shot for those guys, if we can hit them.
Conflict
Oh, yeah.
resolved.
Although let's save some of our MP and AP. Or at least MP. We are running out of MP. Which I guess is not the worst thing in the world, but it would be nice to have some, just in case we do need to cure.
Later.
'Cause I try to, you know, leave fights at close to full HP, so we don't have to waste any
Conflict
potions
resolved.
to heal outside of battle. And this is one of the secret types of enemies. There's one.
Come and face us, soldier! If you dare!
There's going to be a couple
Huh?
where these rotating walls are.
Sneaky little pest. Treachery!
Activating combat mode.
Let's just take the sergeant out. He's going to be the most difficult one here. And the other guys, look at that dude. That dude died in one hit.
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah.
This is Lazard. Enemies appear to be lurking in every corner. This fortress will not fall easily.
Yeah. Just now, I was checking out a revolving wall and was jumped.
Other walls may be trapped too. Stay alert.
Pretty much all the walls that revolve like that are going to have enemies. But there is one other location, like right here. These towers, they also have secret fights. So we definitely don't want to miss
One
these
man
either.
Did this much damage to us? I can no longer just sit back and watch.
This is probably one of the hardest fights in this section. Although it's still pretty easy.
You'll pay for what you did.
I mean, it is
You're
the first
right.
mission.
will come to an end here.
He's no match for 3 Wutai sergeants. Let's take him out.
Yep. So this
Show you the power of Wutai!
is pretty much going to be 3 of those harder dudes. You know, the sergeants. They're not really weak to anything, although we could just use some magic. Although I guess we are running out of that. We'll just stick with abilities. You know what? Let's before we do anything, let's do a cure. Oh, look at that. So we have no AP cost. So we could just spam these AP moves. And it's not going to cost us anything. But we definitely want to take advantage of that when it pops up.
New intel. Enemy troops are stationed inside the 2 fortress towers.
I see.
You don't want them tracking your position. Take out the other tower.
It seems like Lazard is tracking our position. Seems like he knows exactly what we're doing. He's got some drone following us. That was like, you know, celestial objects in games. I mean, look at that. Such a beautiful moon. I think the moon would be a celestial object. I think so. I don't think that just means stars and planets. I think the moon counts as a celestial object as well. The fake out just got tricked. We should be able to kill 3 of them with...
Bring it on.
That should... Oh, maybe that didn't kill him. Sometimes I'll kill them doing that.
The end.
Actually, did I kill them? They just run away. On the other hand. There are situations where you can kill them with that move.
Oh yeah.
At least 2 of them. Alright, so this is another revolving door, but we're going to have to wait on that. And then there's the 3rd one. And there's the other tower. Oh, no magic. Okay. Yeah, we unfortunately have to kill these guys the old-fashioned way. Just smack them in the face with a sword. Ooh, another cutscene.
Zack, let's go.
Right. I'm ready to be a hero.
This must be right before the Wutai mission that we're on.
You're in for it
Let's
now.
use it. We should always use these because we do get SP
I got it.
for using them. And I guess sometimes we do get HP, MP, or AP. Though I think that's a little more rare.
Conflict resolved.
I don't actually forget what SP is for. I don't think it's something I've been using. We can convert materia into SP. I wonder if that's... I will look at it later. I think that's something I really haven't spent that much time looking into.
Activating combat mode.
Maybe we haven't gotten to the point where it actually makes a difference. At least in my other playthrough.
The end.
Because, I mean, this is an RPG. I mean, I know we got like 8 hours into it. But considering it's an RPG,
Conflict resolved.
that's probably not even close to halfway. I'd imagine this game is probably like 30 hours. If I had to take a guess.
Activating combat mode.
You know what? So we did get some AP and MP back. For doing that limit break like 2 fights ago.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Okay. We got this secret fight here. Let's see if I can take some of these guys out. Nope, not even the guys in front of me. Oh, I didn't want to use that second one. We can pretty much take hits from these guys. Although I guess that sergeant does do quite a bit of damage. We should probably try to avoid those hits.
Conflict resolved.
But those privates are pretty much a joke. 16 damage? That's nothing.
We found him! He's right there under the tower! I see him! 38th Tamlin unit! Charge!
Oh, you know what? I did forget to show you something.
Activating
It's not that big a deal,
combat
but Like if we opened up the map, obviously it tells us where our main objective is. But it would also show us the side objectives, which is pretty much where these towers and the revolving doors are. So if you didn't know where they were, because you never played this game before, it does show them on the map as a yellow exclamation point. Actually, let's see. Oh, see, there's one right there. But it pretty much does that for all the doors and both towers. So, there's no way you can miss them. From my understanding, people were telling me that the PSP version does not have that.
We make our stand here! Ready, aim, fire! Give it up! More troops are en route! It's over!
Well, we've killed most of them already, so I don't really see any more of them is really going to help you guys. Let's charge.
Sergeant! He's charging!
This dude's insane.
Stand strong and charge back! Cowards!
I'm surprised this guy didn't run away too.
Activating combat mode.
You got guts, man. I'll give you that much. Too bad it didn't.
Conflict resolved.
You didn't even get a hit off.
Long live Wu Tai.
And there he is. Just disappears into irrelevancy. Oh, I almost missed this one. Almost forgot about this. Let's see if I can actually get Blizzard off.
Activating combat mode.
To hit more. If you do it right, or if, I guess it's kind of random, if the enemies move in a specific way, you can actually hit more than one of them. Ooh, actually, I think. Let's not die.
Conflict
Although we
resolved.
don't have any MP. So I guess we are going to have to use some potions. There goes 3 potions. Because I am being a little reckless. Since this is like the 3rd time I've had to do this in 3 days. So I am trying to get through this as fast as possible. So we can get back to
Activating
where
combat
I
mode.
was in the story. I definitely want to stream this game tonight. Although I guess we do have other games we can stream. I guess we could go do a little bit of the Final Fantasy VII Remake. We are almost done with that game. So it would be nice to finish it. I think we're pretty much at the final area.
Nicely done. We have successfully occupied the fort. I just needed you to keep their attention, but... impressive. You did well. Keep pressing forward.
The assault on Fort Tamblin is complete. Now, I don't know. I think we might just get an item for doing well. Or for, like, taking out all the troops. On the other 2 playthroughs I did the same thing. So I don't know what happens if you don't do it. But we do get an item after the mission's over. That is pretty
must be the
nice.
central area.
Okay, so
Activating combat
we got some
mode.
items on this side and the other side. So let's go take them. No AP. I guess we're gonna have to do these fights super slow, unfortunately. Oh, we can actually
Conflict
kinda,
resolved.
Later. Oh yeah.
we should actually try going behind them,
Activating combat mode.
getting those critical hits. If we can, it's not always the easiest thing in the world.
Brace
Oh, let's take
yourself.
this. Let's give us our SP.
Prove your honor to me.
I got it.
No, I wonder if that actually helps with like level ups and materia level ups. You know, the SP.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we did gain a
Conflict
level.
resolved.
Alright, so we're at level 7. Now let's take our items. We got that one over there. And we got one over there.
Activating combat mode.
I was wondering if we can get this item without I'm gonna do these fights. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do Blizzard.
Conflict
Of
resolved.
course, as soon as we use it, we get the no MP cost. I guess it's not really that big an issue, since we do get a full refill at our save point here. Alright, so let's do that. And let's activate this. Actually, I wonder if this is on the map. Oh, it is. Okay. You know, when I first saw this, I thought we were going to get the Leviathan materia.
That is Wu Tai's guardian deity, the Great Leviathan.
It looks like Leviathan materia, or it looks like materia, right?
We are the Wu Tai Army's elite, the Crescent. We serve Leviathan and smite Wu Tai's enemies. Soldier of Shinra, a query. Is the goal of this invasion to spread your Mako reactors?
Yes. A reactor here would allow people to live better lives. And that includes you.
This better life that you speak of comes at the grave cost of losing our homeland.
Pain and despair. That's what you bring.
One more question.
You have power, so I must ask. Why do you use it to cause evil?
Is it wrong to spread happiness through Mako energy? Is that what you consider evil?
I thought we could reason with each other as warriors, but sadly, I was mistaken.
Then let us settle things as warriors. Come forth!
Activating combat mode.
Well, these guys are not going to be that difficult. Although now that I say that, it's probably gonna make me pay. Although we do have the save point right there, which is going to give us full, you know, our stats back pretty much. We could just be a little, you know, a little reckless with how much MP we use. You know, but even though we're working for Shinra,
Conflict
you
resolved.
can still see how evil they are, and just putting Mako reactors wherever they want. And if you don't want it, they just go to war with you.
Not in the mood.
As long as we draw breath, we will oppose Shinra. Now, finish it.
Oh, come on.
It's like we're putting this reactor in your, country by force for your happiness, and it's just like, okay, that's what you. It doesn't make much sense to me. Something tells me you have ulterior motives, and it's not just for the happiness of the people in the countries you're putting it in. Let's see. So the situation with Wu Tai, we have received reports from the security and soldier departments of the state of war with Wu Tai. We have been in negotiations with Wu Tai for years in order to peacefully resolve the long dispute regarding Mako extraction in the region. However, Wu Tai's steadfast refusal has resulted in aggravated tensions. In order to break through this impasse, we have decided to resume military action. A special attack force of the smallest size has been mobilized to keep the scale of operations to a minimum. See? Evil. Shinra is evil. Although we all knew that. Anybody who's played Final Fantasy VII knows that. Alright. So, in the next episode, we will finish off this main mission. So, be sure to check it out. And thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you're enjoying these episodes, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And come check out the live streams on YouTube and Twitch.